The gaming world is always in motion, and this year is no exception. We're on the verge of experiencing some of the most anticipated releases that promise to redefine how we play and interact with our favorite titles. If you're a gaming enthusiast like me, you know that anticipation can be both thrilling and nerve-wracking. After all, which game will truly live up to the hype and deliver an unforgettable experience? I'm bringing you the top 20 most insane action RPGs set to shake up 2024 and 2025. From stunning open worlds to captivating stories and innovative mechanics, these titles are ready to transform the gaming landscape. This is Jack speaking, and if you're new here, welcome to the Play Hunter channel, where I provide daily content to keep you updated on everything happening in the gaming world. If you could subscribe to help the channel grow, I'd be thrilled. From one gamer to another. Kicking off our list is the first Berserker, scheduled for release in 2025 for PS5, Xbox, and PC, powered by the powerful Unreal Engine 5. This action RPG promises to deliver dark and intense gameplay in an immersive world. The game features fast-paced, demanding combat, where players must master timing and strategy to defeat powerful foes. With highly detailed environments and character models, it seeks to fully engage players in its epic narrative and action-packed gameplay. The combat system stands out for its blend of brutal melee attacks and tactical maneuvers, providing a real challenge that keeps players on their toes. The dynamic environments play a crucial role, making each fight unique as players adapt to changing conditions. This game is poised to be one of the major releases of 2025, with its rich visuals and engaging combat mechanics. Next up is the highly anticipated Tomb Raider Remastered, a reimagining of classics that shaped the adventure and exploration genre. The release date is set for February 14th, and fans are counting down the days to dive back into the iconic ruins and uncover hidden secrets across the globe. The graphical enhancements promise a more realistic look, featuring dynamic lighting and incredibly detailed textures, making you feel as though you're truly exploring ancient civilizations. The remaster offers not only revamped graphics, but also gameplay improvements. The controls are more responsive, making the exploration and puzzle-solving gameplay even smoother. With refined environmental physics and improved enemy AI, challenging players to think strategically. In third place, we have ArcheAge Chronicles, set for release in 2025. This game brings an epic adventure in a vast fantasy world filled with mysteries and dangers. The setting is rich, with graphics that promise to elevate the player's immersion in landscapes ranging from magical forests to majestic cities. With an engaging narrative, it allows you to explore a universe brimming with choices that directly influence the unfolding of the story. The standout feature is the combat, which combines magic and melee fights with impressive dynamism. Exploration rewards players, leading to constant discoveries in a vibrant open world. The freedom and diversity of environments evoke that sense of always encountering something surprising. Interaction with NPCs and enemies promises to be more challenging and strategic, adding an extra layer of tension to battles. Another noteworthy aspect is the ability to customize your playstyle. From choosing abilities to shaping your journey, players have complete freedom to craft their own stories. This flexibility fosters a strong bond with the character and the world, making every challenge an opportunity to explore new possibilities. Next up is Bylina, one of the most anticipated games of 2025. This title transports players to a universe inspired by Slavic mythology, blending fantasy with a unique aesthetic. The visuals promise to be a true work of art, featuring richly detailed landscapes ranging from enchanted forests to snow-covered mountains. The gameplay seems to focus on an immersive narrative, with choices that impact the unfolding of the story, making each session something unique. Tactical combat is one of the main attractions, requiring planning without sacrificing dynamism during battles. The interactive environments are expected to play a crucial role during confrontations, offering various possibilities. This is the type of game where every action can change the course of a fight, which will certainly keep players alert and engaged with every move. Another highlight is the mystical ambience and immersive soundtrack, seemingly designed to enhance the feeling of immersion. The blend of folklore with an engaging narrative makes this adventure a must-play for fans of deep stories and richly detailed environments. Continuing, we have Metro Awakening, slated for November, bringing a new perspective to the famed series, now in virtual reality. Set in a post-apocalyptic future, the game promises to intensify the tension and survival atmosphere in devastated environments. The VR immersion places the player directly in the midst of this chaos, where every noise in the dark tunnels and every shadow becomes a real threat. The gameplay combines careful exploration with intense combat, all amplified by VR technology that elevates the adrenaline level. The world design, destroyed by disasters and dominated by chaos, gains another dimension with VR. Claustrophobic tunnels and desolate cities feel even more real, while the threat of creatures lurking in the shadows and the scarcity of resources keeps the player under constant pressure. Interaction with the environment becomes even more tactile and instinctive, and quick decisions amid oppressive scenarios will be vital for survival. With the promise of an engaging narrative, the game places you at the center of difficult choices and constant dangers. The immersion provided by virtual reality makes each challenge feel more personal, attracting both fans of the series and those seeking a more immersive survival experience. In sixth place on our list is A Quiet Place, set to launch on October 17th. Based on the universe of the famous film, the game promises to deliver an atmosphere of absolute tension, where silence is crucial for survival. Any sound can attract dangerous creatures, placing the player in a constant state of alertness. With every movement, the need to remain undetected transforms the gameplay into intense survival mechanics. Stealth exploration is key to progression, with the environment playing a central role in the game's mechanics. Any noise can be fatal, making you think twice before taking any action. The post-apocalyptic settings, filled with danger, amplify the tension, keeping the player on the edge of a nervous breakdown. It's not just about facing enemies, but also about how to avoid detection, which heightens the feeling of imminent danger. The dark visuals and carefully crafted sound effects further enhance the immersion. The narrative promises to be deep and full of mystery, keeping players curious about what will happen next. It's a title that will challenge both the patience and strategy of players. Seventh on our list is Empire of the Ants, set for release on November 7th. This game offers a unique perspective on the world, putting the player in control of an army of ants within a realistic and dynamic ecosystem. The microscopic viewpoint provides a completely different sensation of exploration and survival, where players must lead their troops in strategic battles and expand the colony. The visual design, combined with strategic gameplay, offers deep immersion into this tiny world filled with significant challenges. The gameplay focuses on management and tactical combat, where balancing resources and protecting the colony is crucial. The natural cycle of the environment will directly impact the player's decisions, and the need to adapt quickly to changes makes every action essential. The detail in the settings is impressive, recreating a natural world where small beings face great threats. Controlling the ants resembles a real-time strategy game, where every move must be carefully planned. Immersion intensifies with the detailed graphics and survival challenges. Players need to think about every detail, from resource gathering to territory defense, ensuring the colony thrives. With gameplay mechanics that blend strategy and exploration, this title will appeal to both tactical enthusiasts and those seeking something entirely innovative. In eighth place on the list, we have Ghost of Yotei, scheduled for 2025. The game is set in feudal Japan before the events of Ghost of Tsushima, offering a new perspective on this historical period. It takes place in an open world that blends stunning landscapes with a constant atmosphere of tension. The gameplay promises to combine strategic combat with a rich narrative that incorporates supernatural elements, providing an adventure full of mystery. The combat mechanics focus on sword techniques and stealth, giving players the option to confront enemies directly or eliminate threats silently. Battles will be intense, requiring precision and control, while exploring the vast map will reward players with secrets and additional missions. The title impresses with detailed environments and fluid animations, bringing feudal Japan to life in a vibrant manner. The soundtrack aligns perfectly with the mood of mystery and tension. Those who enjoyed the style of Ghost of Tsushima will find here a new and exciting journey within the same historical universe, but with a different and equally engaging approach. In ninth place, we have Monster Hunter Wilds, also scheduled for 2025. This new title from the famous franchise promises to expand the monster hunting universe into even vaster and wilder areas. The natural environments are lush and diverse, ranging from dense forests to unexplored mountains, where players must track and face colossal creatures. The gameplay follows the classic rhythm of the series, featuring epic battles against giant monsters, but with new mechanics that promise to make each confrontation even more dynamic and strategic. The standout feature of this game will be the interaction with the environment, which can be both an ally and an obstacle during hunts. Trees can be knocked down during fights, terrain can crumble, and dynamic weather will directly affect battles. All of this ensures that every hunt is unique, challenging players to adapt quickly to changes. The new creatures introduced in the game promise to be a true test of skill, with unpredictable behaviors and devastating abilities. The visual depth and graphical details are impressive, capturing the beauty and danger of wild environments. The variety of weapons and armor will also be a strong point, offering players countless ways to customize their approach in each battle. For fans of the series and those who love action combined with strategy, this new entry in the franchise is highly anticipated. 10th on our list is Horizon Zero Dawn Remastered, set for release in October 2025. This remaster of the 2017 classic promises to revitalize the already iconic post-apocalyptic adventure. With updated graphics, incredibly detailed textures, and more realistic lighting, the game brings the vast machine-dominated world back to life. The goal is to allow players to rediscover the stunning landscapes and epic confrontations, now with significantly enhanced visual quality, offering an even deeper immersion. The essence of the gameplay remains the same, featuring strategic combat against giant mechanical creatures, where agility and weapon precision are essential for victory. The remaster promises to elevate the intensity of battles with graphical improvements and smoother performance, as well as reduced loading times, ensuring an even more engaging experience. Each biome appears more vivid and full of details, creating an environment that invites exploration and challenge. The captivating soundtrack continues to be an essential part of the game's atmosphere, amplifying every moment of tension or discovery. For those who have experienced the original journey, this remaster is a chance to relive the adventure with fresh eyes. For new players, it's the perfect opportunity to enter one of the best action and exploration games of this generation, now with even more impressive visual presentation. In 11th place, we have Dynasty Warriors Origins expected in 2025. This title promises a return to the franchise's roots, but with a more modern and polished approach. Set during the Three Kingdoms period in China, players will be taken back to epic battlefields, facing massive armies in action-packed combat. The remaster of the classic style brings improved graphics and smoother gameplay, maintaining the series' core characteristic, fighting against hundreds of enemies at once. Combat continues to be the highlight, with battles that test players' skills in mastering quick movements and devastating combos. Now, the game promises to include new mechanics that add depth to fights, such as a counterattack system and more dynamic interactions with the environment. Additionally, strategy on the battlefield becomes more important, allowing players to command troops and make tactical decisions that directly influence the outcomes of confrontations. Visually, the game brings a new layer of detail, with more refined characters and settings. Each battle unfolds in vast, lively environments, making each conflict even more immersive. For those who enjoy fast-paced action with elements of story, this game is one of the major releases of 2025, offering both nostalgia and innovation. Continuing, we have Towers of Aghasba, a promising title set to arrive in November. The game invites players to explore a vast fantasy world filled with mysteries and colossal creatures. The main hook here is the construction and management of towers that serve as defense and observation points, essential for facing threats in the world. The visuals are stunning, with lush and detailed landscapes, creating an atmosphere that blends the charm of fantasy with the challenge of survival. The gameplay appears to be a fusion of exploration and strategy, where you not only fight to survive, but also to expand and protect your structures. The design of the towers will be a key point, as each can be customized according to the player's needs. While exploring the world, players will be challenged to manage resources, face powerful enemies, and make quick decisions that directly impact the success of their journey. What makes this game even more intriguing is the balance between combat and construction. With each new discovery, players will find themselves immersed in an adventure that blends careful planning with moments of frenetic action. For fans of strategy and exploration set in a fantasy scenario, this release is sure to capture attention. 13th on our list is Indiana Jones and the Great Circle, set for release in December. This game promises to bring back all the excitement of the classic Indiana Jones adventures, transporting players on an epic journey in search of ancient mysteries and legendary artifacts. Set in various exotic locations, the title offers a mix of exploration, action, and puzzles, where the key to success lies in unraveling the hidden secrets of the past. The gameplay focuses on a balance between combat and exploration. Players will be challenged to face armed enemies, escape deadly traps, and solve complex enigmas while navigating ancient ruins and stunning landscapes. The narrative unfolds dynamically, with twists and challenges that constantly change the course of the adventure. Each stage promises a new discovery, keeping players engaged and always on the lookout for the next great find. The environments are set to be incredibly detailed, capturing the grandeur of the ruins and historical landscapes. The soundtrack perfectly complements the atmosphere of mystery and danger, evoking the spirit of exploration. For fans of action and adventure, this new entry in the Indiana Jones universe is one of the most anticipated releases of the year. In 14th place, we have Hell Is Us, scheduled for release in 2025. This title promises a dark and intriguing experience, placing players in a world devastated by conflict and mysterious events. Players will have to rely on melee weapons to survive brutal encounters with enigmatic creatures and explore a world filled with untold secrets. The gameplay blends exploration with tactical combat. With a greater focus on survival, players will need to be cautious in their movements, utilizing the terrain and acquired skills to face threats. The world design appears focused on offering oppressive and atmospheric environments, with each new area presenting unpredictable challenges. With carefully crafted settings and a dark atmosphere, the game stands out for its unique ambience. The narrative is expected to be equally engaging, featuring a world full of hidden stories and intriguing details that encourage exploration. For those seeking an adventure focused on mystery and survival, this title is sure to be captivating. In 15th place, we have The Midnight Walk, a game shrouded in mystery with a release date yet to be announced. This title promises a dark and introspective journey, leading players to explore a world enveloped in darkness and secrets. The narrative seems to focus on a slower, more reflective exploration, where each step taken reveals new elements of the story. The gameplay, suggests a mix of exploration and puzzle solving, where players need to interact with the environment creatively to unravel hidden mysteries. The game's pace appears to be contemplative, with moments of tension interspersed with significant discoveries, keeping players constantly intrigued. With each new area uncovered, fresh enigmas and challenges arise, ensuring engaging progression full of suspense. The lighting and sound effects create a sense of isolation and suspense, inviting players to discover what lies behind each detail. For those who enjoy games that explore the psychological and mysterious, this is certainly a title to keep an eye on. In 16th place, we have Dragon Age, the Veilguard, set to launch in October. This new chapter in the renowned RPG series promises to deliver an epic narrative set in a world brimming with magic, political intrigue, and decisive battles. The plot will unfold deeply, with choices that could shape the fate of kingdoms and alliances, potentially altering the course of history. The grand atmosphere and internal conflicts between factions promise to immerse players in a universe filled with twists and turns. Gameplay is expected to follow the standard of previous titles, mixing real-time combat with tactical strategies. Exploring the vast fantasy world will be fundamental, with various factions, mystical creatures, and iconic environments waiting to be discovered. The choice system, characteristic of the series, is anticipated to be even more complex, offering unpredictable consequences for each action. The game promises to impress with breathtaking settings, such as majestic castles, magical forests, and vibrant cities, each designed with great detail. With immersive design and impactful narrative, this title is poised to be a landmark among October releases. 17th on our list is Crimson Desert, slated for release in 2025. This title promises a unique blend of open-world RPG with intense action elements and engaging narrative. Set in a vast continent in crisis, the game places players at the center of a devastating conflict where rival factions vie for control. The dynamic world, with changing weather and day-night cycles, promises to provide deep immersion and an environment that reacts to players' actions. Combat will be one of the main attractions, featuring real-time battles that mix war tactics with individual skills. Players will have the freedom to explore the vast territory, completing missions and facing enemies across various regions. The progression system is expected to be robust, allowing for customizations that let players shape their journey according to their preferred playstyle. All this unfolds in a world that promises to be as dangerous as it is fascinating. The game promises breathtaking landscapes, with vast and detailed environments that reflect the grandeur of the crisis-ridden world. The narrative, rich in drama and action, should keep players engaged with every step as the story unfolds in unpredictable ways. Crimson Desert looks ready to offer one of the most complete RPG experiences of 2025. 18th on our list is Fantasian Neo Dimension, set for release in December. This game promises a unique approach by combining classic RPG elements with diorama visuals, creating an unusual and engaging artistic style. Players will be transported to a fantastic world where reality and fantasy blend in surprising ways. The plot promises to be filled with mystery, featuring overlapping dimensions and a story that unfolds as players progress. Gameplay is expected to mix exploration with turn-based combat, incorporating strategic battle mechanics that allow players to use various abilities and spells. Each setting is promised to be unique, with environmental puzzles and challenges that require a good dose of reasoning. The character evolution system is anticipated to be deep, enabling players to customize their playstyle as the adventure advances. 19th on our list is Spine, a title surrounded by mystery with a release date yet to be announced. The game promises an innovative mix of action and narrative set in a dystopian future where technology and biotechnology merge uniquely. The plot is expected to explore themes of control, freedom, and identity, immersing players in a highly technological environment where every choice may have profound consequences on the stories unfolding. Gameplay seems focused on fast-paced, strategic combat, featuring a skill system that allows players to adapt to different situations. With fluid movements and an almost acrobatic fighting style, combat is expected to be one of the game's main attractions. Exploring futuristic urban environments filled with details and hidden secrets is also promised to provide an immersive gameplay experience. The game's visuals, marked by neon tones and stunning urban landscapes, aim to create a futuristic atmosphere full of tension. With the promise of a complex narrative and electrifying combat, this title has everything to be a major success. In 20th place, we have Atomfall, scheduled for release in 2025. This science fiction game promises deep immersion in a future devastated by nuclear wars, where humanity's survival is at stake. Players will be taken to vast post-apocalyptic landscapes, where nature and technology clash, creating impressive and challenging settings. The plot appears to focus on a fragmented world where factions fight for control of the last resources. Gameplay is expected to blend real-time combat with survival mechanics, where resource management will be crucial to advance. Players will be able to customize their character and abilities, promising flexible gameplay tailored to individual styles. Battles are anticipated to be intense, utilizing futuristic weapons and combat tactics that require planning and strategy. The game's visual design promises desolate yet striking landscapes, mixing technological ruins with devastated scenery. The dark atmosphere and complex narrative, full of twists, promise to keep players immersed and eager to explore every corner of this devastated world. With so many incredible titles on the horizon, it's hard not to get excited about what 2024 and 2025 have in store for us. Each of these games promises something unique, whether in narrative, gameplay, or stunning visuals. Which of these are you most eager to play? Is there any other release you think should be on this list? Share your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel and activate the notification bell so you don't miss any updates from the gaming world. I'm also leaving a video card with the best single-player games that every gamer needs to play. Just click to watch. A big hug, and see you tomorrow.